table topic session. And to conduct this session, we have someone who says he has a group of 4 close friends from college, and the quality he appreciates in them is of complete honesty. Let's welcome Toastmaster Anand, the TTM of the day, with a round of applause.
Toastmasters of the day, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My name is Anand Iyer and I am the table topic master for today's meeting. The purpose of the table topics section is to help the members think on their feet and speak on a given topic for 1 to 2 minutes with minimum preparation. The ability to think and speak quickly is an important skill. It helps us present our thoughts in a clear and organized manner. Each member and each speaker is required to speak for a minimum of 1 minute to be eligible to get voted as the best table topic speaker. Yes, please note, you can also participate in this section and you will be surprised and elated as to how well you can give your impromptu speech. The topics that are selected are in accordance with the meeting theme, that is the magic of friendship. So there are 2 categories. One is simple statements, which can be quotes, proverbs, or simple or general statements, and the second category is called friend in need. So here you, as a helpful friend, would be giving your sage advice to your friends in difficult and tricky situations. So to start off, we can have a member first to volunteer the first table topic speech. Can we have a member volunteer themselves for the first table topic? Toastmasters, please. Do you like the tricky situation or a simple situation? A tricky one. Okay. Toastmaster Sanjay, your friend went through a breakup and is always sad. You have to give them advice. Toastmaster Sanjay, your friend went through a breakup and is always sad.
Last week when I met one of my friends, Sunil, he's always exciting, always in a mood to enjoy each situation. And suddenly, when I found him, last week I found him that he's in a different mood. That's not the kind of mood he always is. I asked him, Sunil, what had happened? He was a little bit upset. And then, after some apprehension, he said, I had a breakup. I don't know what to do. I just listened patiently. I didn't respond. He was just, she was my girlfriend for such a long time. How should I do that to me? He said, how can she bring a relationship like this for such a petty matter? And then he said, I'm just fed up with this life. What to do? I'm just planning to do something worse than Tushar mentioned. You want to commit a suicide? I said, what? You want to commit a suicide just for a thing? It's a breakup. If one go, another will come. It's like a bus. If you miss one, another will come. And look at this. It's like a mobile model. If you buy today, couple of days, get a new one. You feel, why this one? So please don't worry. You will have somebody more beautiful, more engaging, more exciting for you. So please, just wait for a 1 week. You will get a name. Thank you so much. And
very interesting take from Sanjay and a very interesting analogy to be given to a friend. Can we have a guest now who can nominate themselves, please? You can remember the first. Yes. So, Toastmaster. So, Toastmaster Uroshi, would you like a simple statement or a tricky situation? Okay. keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Toastmaster Oroshi. Toastmaster Oroshi, keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Thank you, Toastmaster. So keep your friends close and enemies closer. Well, first of all, we need to have enemies in our life because how else will we feel challenged in our life, right? Enemies are the one who actually help you grow. Enemies are the one who will actually find out all things wrong in you, and it's a free evaluation. Where I don't have to introspect and think, okay, where am I going wrong? What should I improve on? How should I, be a better person now? So your enemies are actually the one who will tell you where you are wrong. Whereas on the other side, you have your best friends who will tell you you are doing a good job no matter how terrible job you are doing. So yes, you need to still keep them closer because you don't want to go into depression and commit suicide like a lot of people have in mind, it seems. So yes, we don't want to commit suicide, so we need best friends, we need friends who support us, help us grow. But in the end, they're just going to tell you you're doing a good job. Whereas enemies are the one who will challenge you, who will tell you that, hey, you're not doing a good job. I am doing a better job. You know what? You're not doing this. I am doing better. So these enemies are ones who are challenging you, who are motivating you to actually do better. So helping them closer, knowing what they are doing, how they have been, performing maybe better than you helps. So keeping a good eye on enemies and keeping your best friends as your supporters back is I think how one should lead our life. Thank you.
Very interesting take of how you should always take advice from the enemies as well as keep your friends close. And with that, we move on to the third debate topic speech. And any nominees? Any volunteers? First, Mr. Raghu. Toastmaster Venkat, do you want to help a friend in need or do you want a simple statement?
I'll help a friend in need.
Great. Toastmaster Venkat, your friend has a gambling problem and they ask you for money. Toastmaster Venkat, your friend has a gambling problem and they ask you for money.
Last week, I was at a restaurant in Hawaii and I happened to meet an old friend of mine, Ajay. And he was sitting in the corner of a table sipping tea. And then I waved up to him, "Hey Ajay, how are you doing?" And he said, "Not too good." I said, "What happened?" He said, "I just have lost 100,000 rupees. And I said, "How the hell did that happen? How did you lose that kind of money?" And he said, "Well, I got that dirty old habit of gambling. I just put all my money trying to make money faster, and in the process, I end up losing money." So I told him, I think we met about a few months back and we discussed this matter. And I told you how this is going to lead into a habit and how you should be avoiding it. But you have chosen not to take my advice. And here you go, again you are before me, repeating the same problem. So how are we going to get you out of this issue? So I said, I need to speak to your family members. I need to speak to your wife. They are the people who are going to help you resolve this problem. So then I took the opportunity to go with him to his house, speak to his wife, and speak to his eldest son, and told them that from now on, you should be managing the finances of this house, not this gentleman. Okay? And they took certain tips and tricks from me on how to go about this. And they took responsibility for that. And from that point on, things started to change for their family. So therefore, these things happen in everyone's life. Okay? People develop bad habits. People develop, practices which are not the best thing to do in life. But then there are ways to come out of it. And I encourage all of you to think the right way and take life forward. Over to you.
I'll be sure to pass asking the same advice to any friend who asks me for money in such a situation. Alright, then we have. Do we have any volunteers in the chat box?
Yeah, I'd like to speak Sarthak.
Toastmaster Sarthak.
And Toastmaster previous.
I see Toastmaster Sarthak's comment in the comment section.
Am I visible, audible?
Yes, you are visible, you are audible. Toastmaster Sarthak, would you like a statement or would you like to help a friend in need?
Friend.
Is there a lag on the audio? Friend. I got it, but I think that's lag also. Okay. Toastmaster Sarthak, your friend is worried about getting older. Your friend is worried about getting older. Toastmaster Sarthak.
Good evening, Toastmasters. I'm a very regular at gym, and I go to the gym every day, every morning. And during the weekends, I catch up with my friends, either for a walk or a kind of a chat. And in this process, I got to know that my close friend.
Sorry about that. Could you please continue?
Is very concerned about his health and thinks that he's getting older. He's of the almost my same age. So when he said that, I asked him about his routine in the day. So he said that he used to during this pandemic, he used to wake up around 8 a.m. and laze around and start his office around 10. And he used to eat and sit, and that's how he used to spend his time during the day. And hardly he used to come out of the house for either for a walk or and just for a casual chat. So I gave him few suggestions, and the first suggestion I said that regularly, come with me to the gym. It's not about you, your motivation factor. You should find your motivation factor, and there are a lot of good ladies around, so that at least you can start coming and enjoy. That will give a motivation to start, and will be kind of an area where you can start working on it. Come on in the evenings. A lot of pretty ladies are walking around, so you can also walk along with me and also enjoy the walking at the same time. You can also improve your health. So you should find motivation factors in order to improve your health and stop worrying about getting old. So with that, he started. That was month in January. So he took that by on 14th of Feb, he'll start his gym routine. So since 14th of Feb, he has started coming to the gym. So I helped him to give him some motivation. I know that's not a proper way, but at least he has started feeling young and started taking care of his physique. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sarthak. A very unique way of motivating someone when he's down, and a very fun take on the topic. Would any other guests would like to participate? Please. Guest Kilam, who would like a statement or a friendly statement? Yes, Kilam, strangers are just friends waiting to happen. Strangers are just friends waiting to happen. Yes, Kilam.
You will not start a friendship, with known persons. A friendship always starts with the strangers. As the time goes on, you understand them, they understand us, and we become friends. And friendship is the driving force in everyone's life. As you were saying, a friend in need is a friend indeed. It all starts from knowing or not knowing who we are and how it is going to progress. At some point in time, we'll be elated to know that a stranger who came across a train has become a very good friend of ours. It has happened in my life many times. Uh, I'm elated that I have just made an attempt to, give a table topic. This is my first table topic, and I think I will not be able to complete the time. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Example about making a friend in a train is actually very relatable because oftentimes a stranger on the train becomes a friend. It's a very interesting take on that table talk. Any other guests or any members?
I would like to take up.
Jealousy. Your friend is not happy at a high paying job. Toastmaster Shubhangi. Toastmaster Shubhangi, your friend is not happy at a high paying job.
My friend Suzanne is the CEO of the company, Kama Shankar. And when she joined, she came and she introduced so many systems like an employee engagement. And we started engaging people in different ways. Earlier in my company, there was celebrations, but like big celebrations were not happening. When she joined, and she take us to that level. She used to celebrate. We started celebrating every event and event and celebration every month. So that so much motivation she has created among us, and everyone was so happy in the this office. So, but the thing was, she always wanted to do something more. And when we had celebrated and we enjoyed this, and everyone was motivated, she always wanted to do something more. But she was not giving approvals from my director, you can say. So she said, we are in this company, it's this corporate, but we have to get approval from each one, each level. So even if they are paying me high, but I cannot do what exactly I want to do. So she was even paid so much, but she was like, and she was happy also. But the thing, whatever she has decided, not able to complete and fulfill. So she said, I want to move. I said, when I have to give her advice, she asked me, I am moving. Then I said, see, so many people are getting motivated because of you, and they are so happy, and this the entire environment has been changed. So stay for that, stay for some time, and see, and try to show something that you can achieve better than this. And so she accepted because she is getting some good benefit, and she can see good faces, and she could motivate people. So she stayed back in spite of this is my advice, and she stayed back. Thank you.
Sage advice given by Mr. Shivangi, where the friends think beyond the concept of money and they think about the well-being of the friend. I think we have Toastmaster Digvijay also nominating himself to the chat box.
Yes, Toastmaster Ananda here. Am I audible?
Toastmaster Digvijay, just one point. If you could place the mic a little bit far away from you, because the last time we were
Okay, am I audible?
Clearly. Yeah, it's audible now.
Yes.
Could you repeat one more sentence, please?
Am I audible, Toastmaster
Yes,
Ananda?
you're audible. You're audible. Would you like to give some sage advice to your friend, or would you like a general statement?
I want to give some advice to my friend.
Advice. Okay. Toastmaster Digvijay, your friend wants to buy a Mercedes to impress people. Your friend wants to buy a Mercedes to impress people. Toastmaster Digvijay. Over to you.
कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन. We have to focus on our work instead of fruit we get from that work. One day my friend Ashok was trying to take a Mercedes. Even he don't have that much money, so he applied for a loan in some bank, and and he told me that I applied loan for the bank for buying the Mercedes. So and he called me and he informed me about that. So I told him that the don't impress the people, because it is superficial thing. You have to concentrate on your work, and Mercedes should be part of your life. You should not be you should not be uh, and you it should be part of your life, and it can't be the a part of your whole personality. You can't be known by your Mercedes, but you should be known by your work, what you do for your family, what you do for your neighbors, and what you do for your society. So that is important. And uh, even if you have money enough, and if you are deserving to buy Mercedes, then there is a no problem. But if you don't have have money enough, and you are just buying the Mercedes just to show the people that you are rich, it is not at all good. So think on it, and you can and do instead of taking Mercedes, do something and invest in yourself, and do something great thing for you and your society. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Anand over.
Thank you, Digvijay. Helpful advice about how your personality is about what you do, the work that you fulfill and complete, and not about the material things that you do. With this, I would now. I think we are running short.